Introducing the Paddy Power World Darts Championships.
Luke, many congratulations. Wow, that's one of the best games we've ever seen on that stage. Just try and put your emotions into words after that.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the best games I've been involved in my career. It's quite unfortunate there was a lose there because I thought Joe was fantastic. The crowd were fantastic. I think this year has been great. I think that's what 2023 deserved. It was a fantastic game. It's quite one of them. It's one of them feelings where I don't really know what happened. I just remember it being an epic, and it's a pleasure to be a part of.
And after missing all those match darts in the penultimate leg, just how are you able to bounce back like that in the sudden death league?
Don't know really. It's just one of them things. I think the thing for me was the credit goes to Joe there, because if he doesn't hit the 171, then I'm on 8-7. I could set the shot up, but he put me under pressure, and he's the one that made me miss. It wasn't that I missed myself. He made me miss. So it was credit to Joe. He was fantastic. It's so harsh that he lost the game. He didn't deserve a loser, but fortunately in darts that someone has to lose, and I'm just lucky that he wasn't me.
And you've fought back from the brink now twice in this tournament. Just how proud are you of the character you're showing?
Yeah, that grit and determination keeps coming on, doesn't it? It keeps growing, keeps happening. I can't keep doing it though. It'll only take me so far. If I don't start getting in leads and stuff, I keep allowing myself to be behind. I'll get found out, and it won't go my way. So I'm obviously going to have to start, starting off a bit better, because if I let Chizzy have a 2-3-0 lead, then they'll wipe the floor with me.
You've had so many great games with Dave, particularly in 2023. Expecting another classic to kick off 2024? Yeah,
I hope it is. I think me and Chizzy are really close mates. Really get on. We get on really well. He's a top guy, but he's had the better of me a lot this year. But the last time we played each other, I hadn't won a major title. Now I've won 3. That might stand me in a bit more good stead. Who knows? I just know that I'm going to have to be at my best to beat him, because if I'm not, then I'll be going home.
Thanks, Luke. Well done.
Thank you.
Luke, huge congratulations. We hear that broken dart of yours has been on a bit of a marathon trip around the UK to be back tonight.
Yes, it has. My father-in-law, Peter, he travelled all the way back home yesterday. Travelled to my house, 3.5 hours away. Got me points, got me a route point to come back. 7-hour journey, and then Red Dragon obviously took my dart back, my barrel, because you couldn't get it out. You couldn't get out with normal points, so I had to go all the way, and someone had to come back. So yeah, really, really lucky, and I'm glad that all that sort of messing about didn't succumb for nothing. I was able to go back to my old darts, and I showed how much they mean to me.
Do you think you'd have been able to produce that performance tonight with the other set?
Probably not. No, I don't know. Who knows? I just know that my original set are the ones that I've won with, so they give me the belief.
You had to survive 2 match darts in that early on. Were you at that point fearing it was all over and the dream was done?
Kinda, yeah. I think, and they were very close as well. Give credit to Joe. They weren't bottled darts. They were very, very close darts. He was so unlucky they didn't fall in. I was just sat there feeling very fortunate. I can't remember what I did, but I remember taking the double out and feeling very, very lucky. And I thought, obviously when he was 3-0 and 2-0 down, it was game over. But I found a way somehow. I don't know.
Do you believe in fate? Because we've seen previous world champions, Rob Cross, Peter Wright, had match darts missed against them, and they go on and win the title.
Yeah, of course, I do believe in fate, but you still have to go out and perform, and fate won't take its course if you don't go out and perform yourself. So it's very important that I obviously keep going and keep playing like I did tonight. I might even have to play better to win this title. Probably will have to. So I know there's levels that I can produce. But it seems to have been very much hard work for me in this tournament. I haven't played to the best of my ability, and it hasn't felt simple like it has done in the last 3 majors. But that's darts. It doesn't always go the way you want it.
Luke, many congratulations.
Thank you, Phil.
Luke, how much did not having that major winning set of darts hinder preparation, if at all, for this match?
Who knows? I can't tell you that because I didn't obviously play with them tonight. But they helped me out to win against Ricardo. So I think I played with them in the European Championships when I forgot them last year, and I played all right in that. So the darts that are in my case, the originals, obviously I've got good memories of, and I've won with them. So obviously that does help having that set of darts that you know that you can win with.
It was a fantastic session of darts tonight. How was it? Difficult following what we saw earlier, or?
Yes, I enjoyed it. Obviously Brendan and Gary was a fantastic game, and Luke Littler is an amazing talent as well, and he's just incredible. He really is, and I enjoyed watching that game. I think a lot of people enjoy just watching him. I felt like he could just keep doing it for 10 hours straight, which is so impressive. So I think he's going to be a very, very tough player to stop.
Does it put any extra pressure on you when people are going up and producing those sort of performances and I've got to go and follow that in my match?
I mean, the only way it would is if you're not playing very well and everyone else around you is.
Okay.
Because if you're not playing well, you will get found out. So, and in the first two games, I got slightly lucky. And in this game, Joe was fantastic. If I didn't match how well he played, I wouldn't be sat right now. So it was important that I upped my game, and I did. But I'm going to have to keep doing it because the draw that I will face in the future rounds are going to get even tougher. So it's important that I keep getting better and better, and if I want to be world champion, it's never going to be easy. You're never going to be world champion by floating through. It's always needed a big performance for myself tonight.
Thank you.
Luke, I think we've saved the best match of 2023 for the final match. When you were throwing those down at double five, is it almost hope at that point rather than just aiming?
Yeah, I mean, kind of. I think, like I said, the credit goes to Joe because he put me under pressure. If he doesn't hit even a 1-3-3 in that throw, I could have set the shot up and left myself double 16. But he put me under pressure, and that was a classy performance from him in that leg. Obviously, then when you miss three and then he misses, then you miss again. Thinking, I've thrown this away, and then he misses again. Then your heart rate builds up, and it's really, really tough. But I think that 11th leg in the decider was fantastic from us both because Joe, every time I looked around, he was just hitting trebles. So yeah, I think that takes two to tango in a great game there.
We've seen what you've done in the previous major tournaments that you've won, but it's almost as impressive or more impressive what you're doing here, the fact that you're not at your best yet, you're being tested, but you're still coming through these games and out in a quarter-final.
Could be, yeah. I mean, obviously, when you win major titles, they're not easy either. But when you're really giving it everything and nothing seems to be natural or feels great, it's hard work. And I can admit I've put a little bit too much pressure on myself walking into this tournament. I think everybody's put pressure on me, but I've kind of allowed myself to deal with it the best I can, and I'm still new to this. I always say it in all my interviews. I'm still learning. I'm still 6-7 years. Sometimes I say things and people jump on my back, and I'm still learning. I'm still new to this. Sometimes I don't really know what I'm saying. You get caught up in the moment, but. All I care about is just trying to perform for the fans, give them a good show up on there, and I feel like we did tonight, me and Joe.
In this tournament, when you came into it, there was a lot of hype, a lot of headlines around you having won the past three majors, pre-tournament favourite. But then Luke Littler's come in and done some special things, and he's taken a lot of those headlines. Does that help maybe relieve a little bit of the pressure, knowing that the spotlight maybe has been shared out a little bit more?
I'm not sure really. I feel like, obviously Luke's a fantastic player, but the pressure gets harder and harder every round now for him. And I think, I don't want to be mean, but I feel like what Gary said was probably right. Maybe media needs to just let him, let him play the game of darts, and if he goes on and win it, then everyone can jump on him and he can have all the media. But I feel like he's such a talented player that I think he deserves the right to be one of the favourites now. It's going to take an incredible performance to stop him. It really is. It's going to take a really good performance to stop him. I can't see him, faltering now. I feel like he's got the game to match me, Michael, Chizzy, Chris, Rob, anybody. He's got the game, and if he sits here January 3rd world champion, it wouldn't surprise me either. So it's going to be really, really tough to stop him. He's a really good kid.
Luke, huge well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's a family thing, isn't it? Because the kid's in the tournament and he could win it, and yet he is 16, he's a young lad. So how do you get that balance? Protecting him, but also allowing him to potentially win this trophy?
It's just, he's in the business end now, so, everybody, the media have got what they want from him. He's given a lot. I think he's probably given a lot more than most players would. So I feel like sometimes it's just, we're in the business now. Just let him get on with it, let him play, let him, and if he wins it, then everybody can jump on him, and he should embrace the whole media because he would deserve it. But like I said, I was just saying what Gary said, it rang true. We've seen players come over the years where the media gets on them too much and it becomes tough for them. But
so don't kill it, I suppose.
Yeah, just he's a young kid. Just let him play darts, but I do see something different in him than I've seen in any other player. I do. I really do think that he's not going to falter. I feel like he really is a contender for this title.
As I say, can a 16-year-old win this time?
100%.
Really?
I probably would have, not believed it 3 weeks ago, but I really do. I feel like the way he performed against Barney tonight, if you put him as favourite, I wouldn't say that's a shock. I really do think it will take a big performance to beat him. It really is.
It's sort of been between you and Michael van Gogh in the semi-final tussle. It feels like everyone's out in the time because the other side of the draw is really open now. How do you assess this sort of open?
I don't believe that at all. I think, if I've got a really tough game against Chizzy and Michael's got a very tough game against Scott, Scott's got nothing to lose, he'll feel that way. But if it is me and Michael, you ain't going to get into that final with a wins and feel like it's theirs to lose now, because Chris is playing fantastic, Rob's playing fantastic, Luke's playing fantastic, and so is Brendan. Let's not forget about him. I wouldn't be surprised if he made the final. He's playing fantastic. He beat 2 fantastic players. So what I love about it is it's exciting. We've got 8 great players left in the tournament. Anybody's to take now, and I'm really looking forward to the way it pans out.
And the sponsors are giving £1,000 for every 180. I think we're actually ahead of the curve to last year, so it could be record number 180. What does that say about the standard and also the money being put forward?
Yes, it says a lot about the standard. I think Luke's helped that a lot because he's hit a lot, but it is fantastic. I think they've been an absolute credit to this World Championships. They've really give the vibe and the feel of being such a great tournament, and all the build-up. They've really been great. What they're going to donate to is something that's really close to me, because my girlfriend's dad, he had a scare recently, very, very lucky, and he was very sort of honest about, you can tell people about it. So yeah, he wanted to share his story about how lucky he was. So this is really close to my heart, and what they're donating is just amazing. What a donation they're going to put in, and hopefully we can reach the million by the time that the World Finals play.
Is he okay?
Yeah, everything, he caught it in time, and that's what's really important. This is why it's really close to my heart, because these sort of things need a bit of awareness raised, and they've done, Paddy Power have done fantastic with doing that, and the money they're going to put towards it is fantastic as well.
So just clarify, is that the last year or 2 years? What's the context of timing?
Just recently. It's something that's happened recently, but like I said, it's important that you raise awareness, and he told me that he wanted me to put the point across about that he was lucky. He wants everyone to go get checked out if they need to, and that's why I'm really, really happy that everyone's putting this across, because it is fantastic. And obviously this is just a game, but life's more important, and I know I've said it about 15 times, but what they're doing is amazing. Thank you.
Introducing the Paddy Power World Darts Championships.